This video goes along with Unit 4, Lesson 3, and will serve as an introduction to division and writing division number sentences. Teacher problem number 1. We'll start simple with whole numbers, and we are going to write a multiplication and a division sentence. Okay. Priya is filling 4 jars, and she has a total of 24 cups of jam. How many cups of jam are in each jar? So as a division sentence, I would be taking the 24 cups and I would be dividing them into 4, and that will give me what I'm looking for. So right now, question mark. To rewrite that as multiplication, I could think of it as 4 times some number, and I don't know, I'm just going to put a question mark, will give me a total of 24. For this one, we can use our knowledge of multiplication facts to figure it out. So we would say 4 times 6 will give me 24. And because it's a word problem, let's make sure that we're including a label. So it's not just 6, we can say it is 6 cups. Let's make this one a little bit more difficult. Problem number 2. Kieran needs 26 ounces of oats, and he only has a 4-ounce scoop. How many scoops will it take to measure the 26 cups of oats? So we want to know how many 4s are in 26. So I would be taking 26, dividing it by 4, solving for the question mark. So to flip that to multiplication, we would say 4 times what number will give me 26. This is a little bit more difficult because we don't have our whole numbers. This is not one of the multiples. So I'm going to have to set this up as division. So 4 will be divided into 26. So I want to think about the steps to division, and I'll keep those notes there open. And I want to think about how many 4s can I put into 26, which means thinking of 4 times something that gets me close to 26. Okay, so 4 times 8 would be too many, that would be 32. 4 times 7 would still be too many, that's 28. But 4 times 6 will be 24. So I can make 6 total groups. I'm subtracting the 4 times 6. And I'm left with 2. So I make 6 whole groups and 2 out of, okay, the denominator is 4, coming from what I divided by. Let's see one more. And again, in this one, you can see just by looking at the problem, I'm going to be dealing with some larger numbers. So Jesse has 123 toy cars. He can fit 9 into each storage container. How many containers will he need? So starting with my division sentence, I'm going to take the 123 cars and I'm going to divide it into groups of 9. So what I'll be asking myself is 9 times what number is 123. Of course, we don't know multiplication facts up to 123, so I'm going to have to again set this up as a division problem. Okay, so 9 is getting divided into 123. Okay, and I'll use my notes over here to help me through this. Okay, 9 cannot go into 1, so I'll put a 0 placeholder. And 9 can go into 12 only one time, so the 1 goes above the 2. Next step is to multiply. 9 times 1 is 9. That gets subtracted. I'm left with 3. Bring down. Only one number to bring down here. And I'm going to put it right next to my remainder 3. So now I have 33. So I'm going to repeat those steps over again. 9 can go into 33. Again, think about your multiplication facts. Okay, I know 9 times 4 is 36, so that would be too many. 9 times 3 is 27. So 3 is the number of groups we can make. And I just said multiply 9 times 3 is 27. Put that underneath to be subtracted. I'll regroup. 13 take away 7 is 6. So I have nothing left to bring down, which means 6 is a remainder. So I have 13 whole, the number on top, with 6 left over out of the 9 I would need. 6 over 9 I could simplify dividing each by 3. So 13 and 2/3 will be my final answer. This is the first time many of us are seeing this algorithm for dividing, so please don't get discouraged. There's lots of small steps. Take your time and you will become a division master.